Welcome viewers to this week's edition of Brave Namibia, where we celebrate both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians. In our first clip today, Theresia Lucas speaks to Lavinia Titus, popularly known as Nunu. She is the founder of Nunu's Kitchen, a restaurant and lounge based in Otjimwethe. She started the business after discovering her passion and creativity in the kitchen.
Popping and trending Nunu's Kitchen. And you know what? Guess what? Right next to me, I have the owner of the establishment, Nunu herself. Hi, Nunu. You look very happy.
I am.
How are you doing?
Happy to be having you guys.
Amazing stuff. So I know this is like no, first things first. How are you doing? How is the day? How is the weather? It is winter. How are you feeling overall?
I'm doing great, thank you. Weather is great, atmosphere is great, and I'm just happy to have you guys here.
Amazing stuff. We are happy to be here as well. And you know what, Nia? I know this is going to be... Where did the name Nunus come from?
So, growing up, I was an ugly baby.
What?
Apparently, my mom says.
There's no such thing as an ugly baby.
Okay, well, I was. So, she would be like, oh,
Is that?
yeah.
Okay.
So then the name just grew on, and everyone that was really close to me, friends, family from home, would call me Nunu.
Is it?
So yeah.
So your name is not Nunu?
It is. It's my house name.
But what is your real name? Okay, you please tell us what your whole full name is.
Lavinia Titus.
Is it? Okay, no, you know what? I'm going to stick to the Nunu. That's a lot, right? So Nunu, we are here, of course. Can you please tell us and our viewers who don't know, so they know where to come next time, where is here? Where are we seated right now? The location, everything.
Okay, so Nunu's Kitchen is situated in Otjimwethe 2, Ottawa Street, house number 424. Mostly when taking cab, you can tell the taxi Otjimwethe 2 by Fountain Bar. It's quite a distance that you can walk from the bar up here.
Okay.
Alternatively, you can also find us on Google Maps. So if you Google Maps Nunu's Kitchen, it will pop up and direct you.
Amazing stuff. So it is accessible. There you have it, the directions. Don't say we didn't plug you now, all right? So Nunu, you know what? One thing that I really love and I've observed about your lovely establishment is that you are the one creating the things. You are doing the magic. You're creating the magic in the kitchen.
It is Nunu's Kitchen after all.
Exactly. So you're creating the magic. Can you just tell me, what is the inspiration behind it, or what inspires you to start cooking? Did you just grow up one of those that, because I can't, me and food, give me zero, right? Is it something that you grew up doing, or how did you come about making food?
Okay, so I believe I have a very creative mind, and it just comes out every time I'm in the kitchen.
Okay.
So I'm self-taught, and it's just something I really love doing. So yeah, that's where it started.
Amazing. So there you have it, viewers. Sometimes all you need is passion, right? So speaking about the food and being self-taught, you are going to prepare 2 meals for us, right? One for my lovely guest and one that I'll be having. Can you just touch on that a little bit? What will we be having today?
Okay, so today we'll be serving you a chicken and apple salad, something a bit more healthy.
Nice.
And then we'll also be serving you a lamb stew with steamed bread.
Lekker. I can't have... Is there a little bit spicy? There's spice to it.
That's alles.
Lekker. I can't wait to have that. So you do offer food here. What else can we find at Nunu's Kitchen? Can we come for a beverage? What time of the day is best for us to be here?
Anytime.
Anytime is tea time.
I want to find you there before we even open. So we also offer hot beverages. We have ciders, beer. We have cocktails.
Ooh, okay.
We offer habli.
Okay.
And yeah, also just we are more of a homely and what's the word? We create a homely and
atmosphere.
Comfortable vibe, yeah.
Nice, amazing stuff. So Nunu, you know what? I think that you don't definitely want to keep this all to yourself, right? What are your future plans? Do you plan on expanding one day, or is this the only place that you want to establish?
So I believe, like every business owner, the end goal is always growth. So right now I'm quite content and happy with the little that I have, but looking forward to growth and expansion, and yeah.
Amazing stuff, amazing. I love that, you know.
Looking forward to sitting at home and having the dollar bills flying.
Money working for you.
Because now I'm here all the time.
Yeah. Okay, amazing. So Nunu, we've seen you on your Instagram, right? First of all, I want you to do this for me. I want you to tell us where we can find you on Instagram, and then you can maybe also touch on, you know, how we can order the food. I know you're running a monthly subscription plan that you have going on. Please tell us how we can access that as well.
Okay, so you can find us on Instagram. It's _ Nunu's Kitchen _ Nunu's _ Kitchen _ Yeah, but I'm sure if you search Nunu's Kitchen, it should pop up.
Yes.
And yes, we are actually starting next month, running a 1,100. What am I saying?
I know, I did my homework, Nunu.
Thank you so much.
It's 1.5 for one meal every single day, weekday.
So from
Free
Monday
delivery.
to Friday, Monday to Friday, you get a meal. So once the customer subscribe, we work out a menu according to their dietary requirements, and then they'll then receive their meal Monday to Friday for a month for 1.5 with free delivery.
Nice, amazing stuff. Well, there you have it. I think to be honest, I think it's a bargain. It's a huge.
Also, we are actually having a special. If you get us 5 subscribers, you get a meal for a month for free.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you have it. That's a whole competition on its own. If you get Nunu's 5 subscribers, you definitely will have a whole month, an entire month free food, right? So Nunu, just to close off our lovely interview, and I can't wait to dive into the food, so I'm going to have to love and leave you, right? But before then, is there anything that you would like to say? What is it that you have to say about Nunu's? Why should we come to Nunu's?
Okay, so I think my t-shirt says it all.
With love, Nunu's Kitchen.
It's really nothing but love that we do here and what we offer here as well. Everything is done with passion, with love. And if you haven't been at Nunu's, what are you waiting for?
Exactly.
Take a load off and tune into another episode of Brave Namibia, when we take a look at both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians sharing their stories. Brave Namibia is broadcasted on NTV Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. and 1up2.com, and broadcasted on the following Facebook platforms on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and all Namibia Media Holdings pages. For more information, contact the Brave team at brave@synergy.com.na. Brave Namibia, for the ordinary and extraordinary Namibians.
Newsprint Namibia is a web offset printing operation that specializes in the printing of newspapers and commercial inserts. We are the leaders in our industry with the highest quality print work and the shortest turnaround time from computer to print and delivery anywhere in the country daily. Newsprint was established mainly as a newspaper print company, but had to diversify its business to do commercial printing as required in the market. We print commercial inserts previously printed in South Africa in the shortest possible time. We, as an organization, also started printing workbooks for our education system and will also print textbooks for the Namibian market. For more information, please contact print@newsprint.com.
Next, we head to Swakopmund, where Precious Gitanapu spoke to Ronel Peters of the Ruach Elohim Foundation. Ronel gives a quick recap of the foundation and what it strives to do.
We are seated at the Ruach Elohim Foundation next to Ms. Ronel Peters. Ronel, how are you doing?
Very fine, thank you very much.
Okay, so we are at the foundation today. Can you just give us a brief insight for our viewers in other parts of the country that don't have an idea on what the foundation is about?
Ruach Elohim Foundation was started in 2018 due to the constant rise of baby dumping in Namibia. And we started this foundation so that we could be a safe haven for mommies, desperate mothers who do not see any other way than dumping their children or killing their children or doing an abortion. So we decided to open our house and open our hearts so that we can accommodate and care for these babies, unwanted babies, unplanned pregnancies, any desperate mother who don't see a way forward with a baby.
So you mentioned the foundation started around 2018. So when you started, with how many babies did you start?
Well, of course, when we started the foundation, when we opened the foundation in March 2018, we did not have any babies yet. We had to register with the Ministry of Gender as a place of safety, and only after that, in the same year, 2018 November, we received our very first baby that was abandoned in the location, and then we had the privilege of taking care of her until she was adopted.
Oh, that's beautiful. So you guys work with an adoption agency as well?
Yes, we work very closely with the Ministry of Gender. So once we receive a baby through our Baby Saver box, which we will elaborate on a little bit later, we let our social worker in our region know that we have received a baby, and then after following all procedures and the baby is not claimed back by the family or the mother, then that baby will go for adoption to an approved family, adoptive family that registered with the Ministry of Gender.
I think that's a very nice initiative, and also the fact that we work closely with the Ministry of Gender to eventually find building homes for these babies. But I know you mentioned having started the foundation in March and only receiving your first baby in November. I see a lot of equipment here that cater to a lot of babies and make it comfortable for them. So how did the start of that go?
Well, I must tell you, I had this vision of this baby house for many years before I started it. So right through the years, I have accumulated a lot of stuff. I always had this baby house in mind. I always wanted to do something for vulnerable babies. But yes, after we initially started the foundation, and after receiving our very first baby, and after that one, the second one, then I realized, okay, we have to provide for these babies, maybe in a bigger scale than I was thinking.
Yeah.
And so then we got the cribs and everything that followed with that.
Now, speaking of the Baby Saver box, I know it's that's what the foundation is famous for, where mothers can simply just come drop your baby on a nice and soft place, and you guys get alerted if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Yeah, so just a little bit in depth about the Baby Saver Box.
The Baby Saver Box is there to help desperate mommies who wants to get rid of their babies. Mothers who are thinking of abandonment, killing their babies, aborting their babies. That is absolutely there for those mothers, but also for the babies, because it definitely saves the life of a baby who is placed in the Baby Saver Box. So we have started the Baby Saver Box. It's an automated electronic box. Once the mother opens the baby box and she puts the baby inside the box, then we will receive an alert. We are 7 people who will receive a message on our phone to say that there's a baby in the Baby Saver Box. Now, once a mother places her baby inside the box and she closes the box will not be open. It cannot be opened from outside anymore. It locks automatically, which means that the baby is safely inside. No one can steal the baby. And then we come from the back side of our boundary wall, from the back side of the box, and we will then open the box, take out the baby. We are already on our second Baby Saver Box. Because of the weather in Swakopmund, the old one was, it got easily rusted. And now we've got a new box with a see-through window, so which makes it also very easy to see once there is a baby in the box. But like I said, we are 7 people that get an alert from the Baby Saver Box, and I think it's a good thing to say that gives a baby 7 times more chance of survival than being dumped in a rubbish bin. Because unfortunately no one gets a notification once a baby is dropped in a rubbish bin. Whereas our Baby Saver Box, we immediately know if there's a baby in the Baby Saver Box. We will take out the baby and then also take the baby to be seen by a health practitioner, just to see if everything is okay. And then we will let our Ministry of Gender know that we received the baby through the box. There's also a letter in the Baby Saver Box for the mommy that will tell her exactly what's going to happen now with her baby. So it will tell her that the baby is safe, and that the baby will now go for medical treatment if need be, but also the procedure after that. If she wants to have the baby back, she has got 30 days to claim back the baby. Once the baby is not claimed back within the time span of 30 days, then the baby might be available for adoption, and then the baby might be adopted if she comes back after that time. So that is why the law requires from us to give the mother 30 days time. If she decided that maybe she made a mistake and she wants to come back, she can come back anytime through that 30 days.
I think it's very thoughtful, especially the message that you guys leave, and also just explaining everything. Also just sort of like a reassurance, just for her to know that your baby is in safe hands and you have 30 days to come back if that is what you desire. But you did mention something interesting in regards to the health aspect of these babies. So how does that work with the Ministry of Health or with the clinics around in the hospitals if we do have any case where one of these babies fall critically ill?
Well, if a baby falls critically ill, then obviously we have to take the baby to the state hospital. We had 2 babies one baby that we received needed a brain operation, and the other baby needed eye operations. So for those operations, we took the babies to Windhoek, where they were treated by the hospital. But like for instance, when we receive a baby in our Baby Saver Box, we have a pediatrician in town who will then do the examination for us, and just to see if everything is fine with the baby.
That makes a lot of sense. I just also wanted to find out, apart from the foundation, also just your input in the community towards unwanted pregnancies and mothers who are struggling a little bit with their current pregnancies also.
Well, we really try to reach all of them. By that way, I'm referring to, we talk a lot on the radio. We try to have communication in the newspapers, just so that we can do enough awareness. I don't know if it's possible ever to do enough awareness, but we're really trying to reach all the mothers in Namibia, especially now that we're talking in this country about legalizing the horrible topic of abortion. We would like to tell every mommy in Namibia, every desperate, pregnant, lonely, confused mother who are thinking about aborting, who are thinking about killing, who's hiding her pregnancy, to tell that mother that there's hope, and there is a way, and there's a safe way, and an alternative option which is also legal. Because in 2019 the law, Namibian law was changed. Previously, if a mother left her baby anonymously in a hospital, she was prosecuted for abandonment. And then in 2019 everything changed, when the law changed and says you are allowed now to leave your baby unharmed at a safe place, and you are also allowed to do that anonymously. So there is no reason whatsoever for any baby ever to be dumped again, to be killed again. And that is why it's very important for us to do enough awareness. We also have a hospital program where we reach out to mothers. Okay. Where we will reach out to mommies in the maternity ward, new mommies who just had a baby. So we will take a little bag for her, which we pack ourselves with baby products and baby clothes. And also in that bag we will put a letter with information, and also our telephone number, our contact number. So if she knows of anyone in her community or in her church or in her work, so that she can tell them about this foundation. And of course we get a lot of calls of these pregnant women out there who really are struggling and needs help. So yes, we are constantly busy in the community doing awareness, but also doing some counseling and supporting these mothers.
I think that's actually very amazing to see that there's a lot more that goes into the foundation, and it's just not about receiving babies, but then also creating awareness and speaking to people. Thank you so much, Ronel, for making time for seeing me. I think we've come to the end of our interview, but also I want to extend a big thank you on behalf of the Swakopmund community as well as our country as a whole for your kind work and your dedication towards this foundation. It really means a lot, especially with this social challenge which we are facing. It does a lot for the community and for the country as well. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Precious. Thank you for your time that you took also to do awareness, so that there is hope out there, and that the word can be spread to mothers who maybe need it, to mothers who are in desperate situations and who really needs the help. We thank you very much for giving us the chance to do some awareness.
Thank you. I think that brings us to the end of our edition. But thank you guys so much for staying tuned.
Thank you for tuning in today. If you know of someone you feel should feature on our show, please contact us at brave@synergy.com.na.